What's up? It's Tom, and I thought it'd be nice to take a look at the rotation. There's been, panic over not getting one of the top guys on the market. There was panic over Bailey and Hill getting signed. We've discussed that a little bit, but let's actually take a step back and look at the full rotation and have some more panic about that. So, this is a recurring event on this Twins topic. We're always going to be nervous about the rotation as Twins fans. We never have enough pitching. It's a thing. I'm not saying it's not. But let's take a look. So as you can see here, I have what I think is the projected opening day rotation of Jose Barrios, Jake Odorizzi, Homer Bailey, Randy Dobnak, Lewis Thorpe. Now, I think, in my opinion, that's a full rotation of 5 guys who are major league caliber pitchers. That wasn't supposed to come across as so depressing, but it came out that way. Even without Michael Pineda, who's suspended, and Rich Hill, who's injured. So one thing I want to add is that on the 5th starter, yes, the Twins didn't use a 5th starter until April 15th, as I have noted there, last season. However, look at the difference in the schedule. This is the 2019 schedule here that you're looking at, and you can see, look at all those scheduled off days in there with all that travel. Now, that allowed the Twins to roll with a 4-man rotation for quite a while. That will not be the case in 2020. Look at this is 2020, how things open. And, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's your 6 games. There's where Barrios is starting again. And, oh, boy, let's play this game. 1, 2, 3. So your opening day projected starting pitcher for the Twins home opener is Anyway, back onto the topic. There's no way the Twins are going to get away with a 4-man rotation to start the year again. They're going to need a full 5-man rotation, and that's the way it works out right now. And eventually, Michael Pineda will come back and take, maybe Thorpe out in this scenario that we have here. Rich Hill hopefully will come back in the second half and take away another spot. Obviously, Brusdar Graterol's still around. He could be ready to contribute to the rotation. There's a few other young up-and-coming starting pitchers. However, I still think that there's plenty of room for the Twins to add not 1, but 2 more starting pitchers. The thing about signing Taijuan Walker that I think it would be tricky is I still think the Twins should be pursuing a starting pitcher in a trade as a guy who would be their marquee offseason addition, essentially. So basically somebody above that Jake Odorizzi or Michael Pineda level. Can they do that? Could they sign Taijuan Walker and trade for a starting pitcher? Is there enough room? I mean, if you look at that opening day rotation, all you're doing is bumping Dobnak and Thorpe out of the opening day rotation. And then from there, Pineda is going to come back and, maybe it's between Bailey and Walker at that point. And then when Hill comes back, you have another conversation, obviously. But, the thing to remember is the Twins starting rotation was remarkably healthy in 2019. They got 26 or more starts out of 5 guys. That is pretty remarkable in 2019, to be honest. All right, so what do you think about that plan? It's kind of aiming for depth in the weird, tiered thing where, you have all these guys coming back from suspension and, injuries and kind of preparing yourself for more injuries. It definitely is throwing a lot of pitching at a 5-man rotation, especially when you consider the Graterols, Durans, and guys like that coming through. But that's if you're not signing the big guys, that's kind of the best way that I can see to really protect yourself and make sure that you're going to be in this fight for the division. I have no worries about the offense, even without Josh Donaldson. The offense should be good enough to compete for the AL Central. But if you look at this starting rotation in particular and, play some worst case scenario stuff and anticipate that maybe the health won't be there like it was in 2019, it can get pretty scary already. So what do you think? If you've made it this far, if you're this panicked about the starting rotation in January, consider subscribing. There's going to be so much more starting pitcher panic on this channel. You're going to just love it. So subscribe. But thanks for watching, and we'll talk again soon.